All right, we're going to do a rapid round. We're going to talk about some of your amazing trips. I'm going to name a place, and you tell me what you learned.
Okay.
So you're just back from London and the Girls Summit.
I learned there's tremendous support for protecting women and girls, especially where they're vulnerable for sexual harassment.
Now, you were in Zambia with Dr. Jill Biden.
We've now rolled out something called the early grade reading assessment, where we use iPads to do 20-minute assessments of kids at second and third grade level. And we'll have the first nationwide learning assessment of Zambia, and Dr. Biden was able to see that.
It sounds like this township had never seen anything like a U.S. government motorcade.
Yeah, well, Dr. Biden travels with a pretty extensive motorcade for security and other things. So when they learned that it was about going to school and staying in school, I think that helps set the right tone. And frankly, that's how America should project itself around the world, because those kids will always remember that America and America's second lady came and stood for them to have real opportunities.
Ukraine.
We also were able to have good discussions with the leadership there about how to restart agriculture and improve energy efficiency using this new model of partnering with companies. And we had George Soros was there too, so we engaged in some of the efforts with him.
Yemen.
Well, I had an amazing trip to Yemen, and actually went.
It's a pretty dangerous place.
The part that made me a little anxious was as we got on the president's helicopter to go down there, the Yemeni security chief pointed out that their definition of clearing al-Qaeda was slightly different than ours. So we were in and out pretty quick. But yes, sometimes we get to go to very dangerous places.
Rome.
Rome was phenomenal. The Pope hosted a discussion on how to get major global investors.
In fact, we have His Holiness right here.
We do. Yes, that's my Pope bobblehead, which I picked up on the trip. And he was, but it was extraordinary. First, he has such a deep commitment to ensuring that everybody does what they can to address poverty. And he wasn't being heavy-handed about it. He was simply asking questions of investors that we had the opportunity to take with us.
This was something that USAID took the lead on. You showed the Vatican this model. This isn't something that they knew or had tried.
They reached out to us to ask us to help put the conference together. So we were able to find partners from hedge fund leaders to Goldman Sachs to other major banks and take them with us and say,
how did they do with this Pope?
They did well. I think when you're in the presence of the Pope, he has demonstrated the power of authentic, genuine leadership in such an extraordinary manner that I think it opens everybody's minds to the creativity of what he's talking about.